Yo, what's up, guys? We are Chopped Anime, through the almighty Chopped Anime. We're here to chop up the Crunchyroll Anime Awards of 2021. We thought this would be a cool video to make. We just wanted to share our thoughts, or our votes, our opinions. We have not seen every single anime in these categories, but we've seen a decent amount for us to have a good opinion on who we think should win. You don't have to agree. We're not saying we're completely correct, but So here we go. We're just gonna scroll down and go through some of these categories. Let's start off with want to start off with anime of the year, guys.
Let's do it.
All right.
Anime of the year has always been a little controversial, I feel like, on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, what was it? Yuri on Ice? Couldn't believe they won that one year. But anyway.
Made in Abyss.
Made in Abyss. That was wild.
Oh my gosh. All right, so anime of the year, and these are your nominees.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go first. I have no problem. I'm gonna keep it short. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's my choice.
Yeah, I think that's where my vote goes to, man. Unfortunately, I've only really seen Attack on Titan and JJK on this, but JJK, how can you stop it? That's 2021 was JJK's year.
So I've seen the first four, 86, Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, and I got through a decent amount of Odd Taxi. It's pretty difficult between JJK and Attack on Titan, the final season part 1. But Attack on Titan final season part 1. Ooh. I'll have to give it to Jujutsu Kaisen because starting off, just everything that they gave us, just in that, what they gave us in just for this year was just absolutely fantastic. Attack on Titan had a lot of buildup, and it was also really good. But I'll just have to give it to JJK.
That's our choice for.
I've never even heard of Sonny Boy.
Me neither, literally, until this. The only one I haven't heard of.
Right.
And I've watched, like May, I've watched top 4, and I've heard of Ranking of Kings, but I've never heard of Sonny Boy. So next category, Best Boy, and here are your nominees. Mayor, you want to go first?
Sure. So we got Senku, we got Otakawa from Odd Taxi, we got Draken from Tokyo Revengers, and we got Mikey. So we know those two. All right. Best boy out of them. Ooh, that's tough.
So I guess what do they mean necessarily when they say best boy? Just like best boy character just introduced, like overall, just.
I think so.
The best boy. I guess it is a pretty.
For me, it's tough between Senku and Draken. So I'll give it to Senku.
I'm gonna have to go with. Honestly, this might surprise you. Otakawa. I'm not gonna lie. Otakawa was like, he is a solid protagonist, bro. Like he had morals. He stood by them. He did not bend for anyone, and he was just a taxi driver. But he got the job done. He was a man in charge, but he was a taxi driver. Like, and in this taxi driver anime, if you haven't watched it, he's not a super karate guy. He doesn't have any special powers. He's just a regular taxi driver that, takes control over the situation, the mystery inside of the show. And I just loved his character because he was funny, he was straightforward, he was blunt. I just really enjoyed his character. A close second would have to be Draken for me, though.
In terms of just straight hype, best boy, I might have to give it to Mikey. That atomic kick, when we first seen that come in, when the kick came in, yeah. Like, bro, it was dropping people, one hitting people. It was hype. But I can see how best boy would go to Draken also. Draken was the most loyal, friendly dude there was of 2021. And he was a real dude, man, looked out for everybody, kept it real, didn't, was gang, but he didn't do anything stupid with it.
It was gang. All right, best girl. I can go here first. Nobara. I'm gonna have to choose Nobara. I'm not a big fan of Taru is cool. She's cool. I ain't gonna lie. She's not bad. Shorty from 86 though, she was annoying. I'm sorry.
She was.
She was very annoying. And this out of all the shonen women, I think Nobara is the most complete woman character, like pushed to the forefront because she's not boy crazy. She can hold her own, and she's not a simp. She's not annoying. She has good highlights. I just appreciate what they've done with Nobara. She is a solid shonen female character, and you don't get that often at all. I'm sorry, they're horrible. So I just appreciate that about her. And I haven't seen these three, so I can't speak on them. So
Yeah, I've seen the same three as you, and so I love Toru. Like her character is just amazing, especially in the final season. She's just a fantastic character overall. But I'll have to give it to Nobara because I think she's just a complete badass. She's a unique character where you're right. She's not a simp. And she's wild. She's got like boss vibes. Like Nobara is about that business. And I think out of a lot of because characters like Toru, even though she's a fantastic character, you see a lot of traits of a lot of other anime girl characters. Nobara is unique, and I think this year she really shined, especially because Black Flash, no one saw that coming. So I'll give it to her.
Well, for me, by default, the only one I know in this list is Nobara, but I think they did a great job with Nobara, just the character itself. I think you guys highlighted a couple of the things already. I think they also did a great job of the growth, right? Like Nobara, like she wasn't super strong in the beginning of the season in Jujutsu Kaisen, and we were really able to see the growth in her. So I think she definitely gets best girl from me.
All right, cool. Let's move on to best protagonist. This should be good. Oh, and it is good. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a hard one actually. Amoya, do you want to go first for this?
Yeah, Aaron, he's not a protagonist.
Definitely not in part one. I don't know what they're talking about.
This guy was out here killing people, attacking cities, causing wars. Come on, nah. Antagonist.
He belly flopped on a whole crowd of people, man, and started putting elbows and feet in them. So yeah, he's not a protagonist either. So
I think Yuji probably will take my vote, just because I think they did a great job with introducing a pretty OP, protagonist. But I think they were able to do a good job of, even though he's OP, like putting him in his place where he belongs in the power scheme, essentially. Because we all know Gojo he's the tippy top. So, but yeah, Yuji gets my vote. What about you guys?
So I'll actually go with Otakawa from what I know. And most of the reasons for why I would choose him is the same thing Jose was saying for why he chose him for best boy. So I know these first four because I know Joe from Megalobox as well. And he was a pretty good character. He stuck to his morals and stuff, but Otakawa is he's very relatable, I think, to a lot of people. So I think I'm gonna go with him. Also, who is it? Boji from Ranking of Kings. He's coming up a lot so far, at least. So Ranking of Kings might definitely be something to check out. He might be a really good character.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that show. My choice is Otakawa. I'm gonna keep it for the same reasons I chose him as best boy. Yuji, I would have to disagree with what Amoya said. I think the fact that how OP he is and how silly strong he is, and he's jumping through walls and he's supposed to be a normal human. I'm like, this is silly. I'm not gonna lie. At points, it's like, why is this man running as fast as a vehicle? It's like, this is silly. So I appreciate the show. I love Yuji. It's just that I can't choose him as the Aaron Yeager's not a protagonist either, so yeah, I can't choose him. So Oda was my choice. So we can move on to best antagonist. And Aaron Yeager is in the
How can you be on both?
This doesn't even make sense.
I guess you can. If they're Jaegerists, right? He's a protagonist for them, but to most people, he's an antagonist.
What in the world is going on in this list? Okay, I'm gonna go first, and I'm not choosing Aaron either. Because Yano was a bad. He's trash as an antagonist. Teta Kisaki is easily the greatest villain of 2021. He had stuff figured out, bro. He was running things, and I'm pretty sure he's the only one that caught a W this season. So this 2021, he probably these two. I didn't watch Kate Finney. I heard good things about it, but Teta Kisaki is one of the most solid villains I've ever seen in a show, and I hate him with a passion. But that man gets the job done. So that's my guess. That's my vote.
I'll also pick Teta. So I know everyone here except for the person from SK8 the Infinity or whatever. So I think what you said, like you hate Teta so much, I think that's a good sign of a good antagonist right there. Like the fact that it makes you want to hate him so much. Yeah, Teta is definitely up there for me. He is the best antagonist of the season.
Yeah, out of the three that I know, Aaron, Shigaraki, and Teta, I would have to give it to Teta, man. Yeah, like what you guys just mentioned. You hate that guy, and he was running stuff. Everybody was scared of him. All the characters in the show. Aaron, he was a pretty big antagonist too, but I think Teta still wins that one, man, for me also.
Absolutely. Best fight scene.
Okay.
Now, my vote here would be, out of these choices, it would be Yuji versus Hanami. This was honestly on the low Naruto versus I can't pronounce this guy's name. This fight was sick. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I'm not voting for this because Boruto is trash. Because Boruto is garbage. But if I'm being honest, all right, Boruto, this fight might be the best one. But it's Hanami and this double team, brother. Like that was this scene here, bro. This fight was incredible. This fight was incredible, bro. This fight was actually really fire and flames. I don't even watch Boruto. I just seen this fight though. So that's my vote though. You guys.
Okay. So I'll say it's pretty tough between the Naruto and Ishiki fight versus the Yuji Todo Hanami fight. But I'll give it to Yuji and Todo versus Hanami. The direction was just fantastic. There was a lot of stuff that you really didn't see coming. It was a very fresh fight. The Boruto fights, as bad as Boruto is, the Boruto fights are always on the best fight scene for the past few years on the Crunchyroll Awards, and they definitely deserve it. The Boruto fight, definitely check them out. Check it out just for those fights if you haven't seen them.
I feel like that's what's holding up Boruto together right now. Is like the old diehard fans that refuse to give up on the whole Naruto franchise, and the guys that are just there for the fights, right? So yeah, that was definitely a great fight. The Todo and Yuji versus Hanami, that was a great fight. The Nobara one I really liked also, but I think the Todo fight wins it for me also because, like Mayor said, it was a fresh fight, and they did such a good job with the whole duo tandem. Like the whole moves and the direction, the choreography of the fight was just awesome. When they were just flap switching, just like perfectly syncing up their punches, like, and then Yuji was doing so many Black Flash moves, like GOAT fight for 2021.
Yeah, we're gonna do Best action. And I have an easy answer for this, and it's Mugen Train. Because that's why I had a problem with the best fight scene category, because Rengoku versus Akaza is easily the best fight scene that I've seen this year. Easily. Like I don't even, because you had great action, great dialogue, great flashback, great motivation, great everything. I was in the theater and people were clapping, screaming on the edge of their seats. I was on the edge of their seats. People were crying. It brought emotion, sad, happy, excitement, panic, anxiety, all in one fight scene. Easily had the best action just off that one fight scene. I don't think I'm speaking dogmatic on this one. I don't think this is opinion. I think this is fact. So check out our review on that, by the way. So.
Yeah, I give Mugen Train best action. It was a movie, so you definitely had to have some more. Well, actually that's not true. Right? Just because it was a movie doesn't mean it had to have the best action. You're right. But there was a lot of moving parts there because you had the train and then you had what happened after the train. I'll give it to Mugen Train, but I think second will be Attack on Titan, final season part 1. There was a lot of moving parts there, a lot of stuff that happened, especially when you have like all the zip lining and stuff and the war action and the Titans. I think they did a fantastic job with that.
Yeah, Mappa definitely killed the game with the whole Attack on Titan animation. So that when you have great animation, you have great action sequences. And even though Mappa did a great job with Attack on Titan, I just think the Demon Slayer movie was just the best thing of 2021. The action was great. Like the last 20 minutes of the movie was so crazy. Like Jose was saying, like edge of the seat stuff for a whole 20 minutes. It felt like, imagine getting that as just like an anime episode. Like, you would want like the next episode so quick, it wouldn't even be funny. So Demon Slayer takes the cake, man.
Alrighty. And the final category we're going to do is best film. And we ain't seen none of these films. Demon Slayer, Mugen Train the movie. I'm telling you, check out our reviews, spoiler and non-spoiler. That was the best anime movie I've seen in a long time.
Demon Slayer. I mean, like we just said, we haven't seen any of the other ones, but that movie was so fire. It was one of the best movies. Non-anime. Like you don't even have to put the animated on there. Like that's how great the movie was. But I am curious to know your guys' comments. Please mention what you guys think would win in each of these categories. We're always looking to watch new animes. So if you guys strongly recommend any of the animes that are under any of these categories, please leave them in the comments below.
Yeah, no, we definitely would love your suggestions. We love learning. We appreciate all of the encouragement or all of these suggestions. Please let us know what you guys think of these categories, because we haven't seen some of these things. So yeah, let us know. We are Chopped Anime.